She took my life savings, and I made sure she paid for it. Do you know what it feels like to watch the person you loved most in the world count your entire future in cash and then smile while she sets it on fire? That's what my sister Lauren did. She stole $347,000 from me. Every cent I had, every cent I would ever have for the next 15 years. And tonight, I'm finally going to tell you how I took it back and how I made sure she'll never sleep soundly again. My name is Emily Harper. This is the story no one in our family will ever speak out loud. The Golden Child and the Spare. I was always the quiet one. Lauren was the hurricane. Same parents, same small coastal town in Oregon, same cracked linoleum kitchen, but somehow Lauren got all the light. Teachers loved her, Dad called her his investment. Mom still keeps Lauren's high school cheerleading photo on the fridge like it's the Shroud of Turin. I didn't mind, truly. I had my books, my part-time job at the library, and a dream. Open a little children's bookstore with a reading nook shaped like a ship. I started saving when I was 16. Every paycheck, every birthday check from Grandma, every tax refund. By 33, I had $347,000 in a high-yield account I named the Crow's Nest. It was sacred. I never told a soul the real number, not even Mom. Except I told Lauren. 2 years ago, I got a voicemail. Em, it's your favorite sister. Listen, I'm in a tiny bit of trouble. Call me back, okay? Love you. She'd been fired again. Third job that year. Her fiancé, Derek the crypto bro, had vanished with her rent money. She was 3 days from eviction. She cried on my couch for 6 hours straight, mascara rivers down her cheeks, saying she had nothing, literally nothing. I believed her. I wrote her a check for $12,000 that night. She hugged me so hard, my ribs creaked. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll pay you back the second I'm on my feet. I swear, on Mom's life. 2 months later, she posted photos from Bali. Fast forward 18 months. Dad's cancer came back. Aggressive. Stage 4. The kind doctors talk about in hallways, not to your face. Lauren flew home, all fake tears and designer mourning dresses. She pulled me aside at the hospital. Em, the insurance stopped covering the experimental trial in Houston. It's $280,000 up front. Dad has maybe weeks. Please, you're the only one who can save him. I couldn't breathe. I saw Dad's yellow eyes, his trembling hands. I logged in from the family waiting room, fingers shaking so hard I kept mistyping the password. I transferred $347,000. Everything into the joint account Lauren said the hospital required. She promised the coordinator would call me to confirm receipt. They never did. Because there was no trial. There was no coordinator. There was only Lauren and a one-way wire to an account in the Caymans. 3 days later, Dad died anyway. At the funeral, Lauren wore sunglasses indoors and kept checking her Apple Watch. I asked to see the hospital paperwork. She said it was all digital and she'd forward it. She never did. That night, I drank half a bottle of Pinot and went through her Instagram stories she'd forgotten to hide from me. There she was, on a yacht in Mykonos, popping champagne with a caption, "New chapter, new money, new me. #blessed." I screamed so loud, my neighbor called the cops.
The plan. Ice-cold revenge. I didn't call the police. You can't arrest charm. And Lauren had spent years perfecting the victim act. Our parents were gone. No one would believe boring, mousy Emily over dazzling Lauren. So I went dark. First, I hired the most expensive forensic accountant in Portland. Cost me my last $18,000. He traced every cent. Turns out Lauren had done this before, twice, to college friends who'd mysteriously lent her money and then ghosted her. Second, I created a new identity online, Claire Moreau, a 29-year-old lifestyle influencer with a taste for wealthy, morally flexible men. Fake tan, fake lashes, fake laugh. Thank God for filters. I studied Lauren's type. Rich, married, ego the size of Texas. Third, I waited. 6 months later, Lauren was engaged again, this time to Marcus Ellison, 48, heir to a Pacific Northwest timber fortune. Engagement party on his 180-foot yacht. I RSVP'd as Claire Moreau, plus one of a Qatari prince I paid $4,000 to borrow for the night. He was an actor, fabulous teeth. The night of the party, I wore a backless emerald dress and a smile that could cut glass. Lauren didn't recognize me at first. Botox helped. I spent 3 hours flirting with Marcus, laughing at his boring stories, letting him buy me 1945 Chateau d'Yquem. At 1 a.m., I whispered that I was launching a female empowerment investment fund and needed a silent partner with deep pockets. He gave me his private number. Over the next 8 months, Claire became Marcus's favorite new toy. Private jets to Aspen, front row at Paris Fashion Week. I kept receipts. Every text, every gift, every hotel charge on his black MX. Meanwhile, Lauren started noticing the distance. Marcus stopped taking her calls. She spiraled. Drunk Instagram lives at 3 a.m., crying that her fiancé was distant. Then came the pièce de la résistance. I convinced Marcus to invest $2.4 million in Claire's fund. I set up an LLC in the Caymans, same jurisdiction Lauren had used. I even reused the exact same shell company name she'd stolen my money through, just changed one letter. Poetic, right? The day the wire cleared, I disappeared. Claire's accounts went dark. Marcus panicked, hired private investigators. They found nothing, because Claire never existed. But I left one breadcrumb. An anonymous email from a burner account to Marcus's lawyer, a PDF of Lauren's old bank records, the ones showing my $347,000 arriving in the Caymans the same week Dad died, side by side with screenshots of Lauren bragging to a friend about playing the long game with the timber idiot. Marcus lawyered up within 48 hours. Prenup shredded. Engagement over. Lauren was left with $38.42 in her checking and a reputation so toxic, even her old sorority sisters blocked her. 3 weeks ago, I got a voicemail. I saved it. I play it when I need to remember I'm not weak. Lauren, sobbing, drunk. Emily, if you're getting this, I know it was you. I don't know how, but I know. Please, I'm in a motel off I-5. They repossessed the Benz. I have nothing. You won. Just call me back. We're sisters. I didn't call back. Instead, I mailed her a single item. A children's book, my favorite from when we were little, The Princess Who Cried Dragon. Inside, I wrote, "Once upon a time, there was a princess who burned down the village to stay warm. She forgot the village was the only thing keeping the winter out. Turn the page, Lauren. Winter's here." That was 4 months ago. Yesterday, I opened the Crow's Nest Children's Books and Coffee on the exact corner I dreamed about since I was 16. The Reading Nook is an actual little ship. Business is booming. Turns out Marcus's ex-wife loved the irony and invested quietly. And every night when I lock up, I walk past the big window display. There's a framed photo. Me at the grand opening, smiling, surrounded by kids. And if you look really close, in the reflection of the glass, some people swear they see a woman in sunglasses standing across the street, watching. I wouldn't know. I never look back. So here's my question to you. If someone took everything from you, your money, your family, your future, what would you do? Would you forgive?
Or would you become the storm they never saw coming? Drop your answer in the comments. And if this story made your blood boil or your chest tighten with sweet, sweet justice, share it with someone who needs to hear that quiet girls can roar. Don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next one.